we got another day of coffee and baseball. Hope everyone's having a great day. I got snowed in, kind of, so we're not really going anywhere today, and I want to be able to answer your guys' baseball-related questions. So I'm going to be live over on Facebook. I'm going to be live over on Instagram. I'm going to be live over on YouTube. So if you haven't already, make sure to join into the chat over on YouTube. That's definitely the preferred way of joining into these lives. And then I'm going to make sure that we're live on Facebook as well. And then we'll be off on the races, guys. I want to make sure that you guys understand that really these lives are for you. So that's where if you have any base related questions, feel free to ask. That's why I do these. And what better day to do it than a day that we got a bunch of snow here in North Carolina. So I want to make sure that I'm showing up for you guys, most importantly, and I'm also doing some cool things. And today, I don't know, did I put day 15 or 16? Today's day 16, and I forgot to do it. Usually it's the very first thing that I love to always do is mark away this 5 and move it over to a 6, because today is day 16. Welcome in, guys. My name is Evan Mendoza. I played 7 years of professional baseball between the Cardinals and Padres. I played D1 baseball at NC State University, and I want to be able to share quite literally all of that knowledge with you. So feel free to ask a question or two. That's only going to make these lives that much more interactive and fun for you guys. And I want to make sure that these are fun. We might just do a couple of, swing breakdowns. We might do some profile reviews, whatever that you guys really want ultimately for these lives. And yeah, we'll hang out for a bit today because why not? I want to make sure that I'm showing up for you guys, make sure that you guys realize I'm a real one. I want to make sure that I just give you guys the best quality instruction that I possibly can. So I'm gonna go ahead and set up the chat so I can see everything all in one, make things super, super easy on my end. And then basically from there, once we're ready to rock and roll, guys, I'll start answering the questions that I see that are starting to populate over on YouTube, on Instagram, and then that way we can get started. So let's just make sure that this is rocking and rolling, and it looks like we are. Cool. All right, guys. Well, yeah, feel free to ask your questions in the chat over on Instagram, YouTube, and Facebook. And if you want, I can do a profile audit. And by the way, a profile audit is basically just a fancy way of saying I'm going to look at your Instagram page, make sure that you're posting the right things, especially with the basis of NIL opportunities, and we'll be able to go from there. So let's actually get some of these questions going. And then that way I'm going to be able to make this for you guys. And by the way, guys, if you are over on YouTube, I am thinking about hosting a retreat in North Carolina. And chat, I'm more or less concerned from your guys' point of view, if this is something that you guys would be even interested in. I'm going to see this needs to go like that. Yeah, I'm curious if you guys are even interested in a retreat, because this is something that I've kind of tried to plan out for the past, I don't know, maybe two months or so. It hasn't been a ton of planning, and it's definitely not a top priority in this moment, because right now what I'm really trying to do is put together a retreat, an event for the Mendoza Baseball Academy where it's a very secluded group of people. And then that way we can all kind of get together here in Raleigh, North Carolina, like you can see in my hat, and kind of just go over baseball, making sure that we can kind of have a little bit more of a calm setting. So if that's something that you guys are interested in, it's only going to be for infielders and rising juniors and seniors. So if you're a current sophomore, you would be eligible. If you're a current junior, you would be eligible. But really, helping you guys bridge that gap before college. And the real goal of it is have 5 infielders, 5 shortstops that are good quality individuals that thanks for your help. I committed to play D2 ball. Let's go. I don't know what your first name is, but Azokiel 27, congratulations, dude. If you want me to, I can do a little bit of an Instagram profile review to see what you're posting, if you're posting the right things. Yeah, dude, let me know if that's something that you're interested in. I can put it up on the iPad, and we'll go from there. Let me know if that's okay with you, and we can get that rocking and rolling, dude, because usually the next thing that comes up when you commit, because guys, a lot of the times, you know how football is, it's, you have the goalpost right here, and that's the football field. and then that's the touchdown, right? We all know how it is, right? Once you land that, for example, it's Azokiel, Ozok, no, Oz, oh, Acosiel. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but like you just landed that D1 scholarship, which is really that field goal, right? Or that goal post, right? It's right here. What will happen typically, and just for those that have committed or will commit in the future, I want to make sure that you guys have a good mindset of what's going to happen moving forward, because what's going to happen is these goalposts will 100% start to move back even further, and that's where that's the new goalpost, and you have to travel this extra distance right here to get to that new goalpost. And typically speaking, that new distance right there, that's going to be the NIL opportunities. That's going to be possibly getting paid through social media, through brand deals, through collectives. Like these are all things that are in today's age because of NIL opportunities. And if you haven't heard, just maybe a show of hands, because I want to make sure I know who I'm talking to. Just like a show of hands, who has actually heard of NIL opportunities? Because if you guys haven't heard of NIL opportunities, I'm probably going to shift this up a little bit. But if you guys have heard of NIL, if you know what it is, that's going to be a different conversation than if you don't know what NIL opportunities are. I'll start off with like the very, very basics. NIL opportunities, guys, it's basically name, image, and likeness. It's basically where you're able to get some dollars to play college sports. And who wouldn't want to get paid to play college baseball on top of getting a free education? So in D1, are they in D2? What do you mean? NIL in D1? Yeah, so like NIL so like collectives, yes, are going to be typically speaking Azokiel. I'm not saying that right. Acosiel. Typically collectives will be in the D1 level, but as far as you branding yourself within the game of baseball for NIL opportunities to get brand deals, that's going to be something that, dude, I'm going to give you guys the secret sauce right now. You have a brand over here, and that brand could quite literally be anything. So we have a brand over here, and then we have you over here, which is a college baseball player or a potential college baseball player in the next year or so. And how you brand yourself and what you represent and basically who you are, that's going to either attract brands, or let's put this bubble around you, or it's either going to deflect brands, right? And typically speaking, a lot of high school baseball players and a lot of college baseball players, even a lot of professional baseball players do this one where they're deflecting a lot of brands because they're not posting consistently enough. They don't know what their overall theme or message is between the specific your page, right? So we need to be able to have these things in the back of our mind as far as when we post things, what is the quality of the content? What's the purpose of it? Is it more of a lifestyle post, which is fine, by the way? Is it more of a baseball post, which is fine, by the way? But again, how are we documenting that journey, and do we want to attract brands, or attract basically by getting through that shield, or are we deflecting these brands? By the way, when brands want you, the byproduct of that is sometimes, hey, we'll pay you $1,000 to post one video. And if that sounds crazy to you guys, you don't even want to hear about some of the brand deals that not only that I've been able to accomplish, but also like the brand deals that are out there for NIL opportunities, right? So again, when we're attracting these brands and they're getting through this like paywall, basically, this paywall is basically for those that don't post well, it's again going to deflect those brands. But again, that brand is attracted to you. And again, there's going to be brand money. It's not necessarily going to be an NIL collective, right? Because that's going to be more through the D1 program, through the booster club. Like there's going to be things like that pool in this money that just directly pay out student athletes without the brand recognition maybe behind it. Sometimes these collectives also work through brands, and then through those brands they get they're attracted to you, and then from you, of course, the money, right? So a Cozio, hopefully I'm saying that right by now. The other thing I think I learned a lot my junior year was my best year. I had up to 51 strikeouts with a 2.2 ERA, but I partially tore my UCL right before the playoffs. Dude, pay attention to your arm, dude. There's nothing more important than your arm. Obviously, the arm's going to get you to that next level. I'm going to actually go ahead and delete this because I always like to keep this page just with the banner up and to the right. But yeah, guys, whenever you land those scholarships, those goalposts will 100% start to move, and that's just normal. That's just, again, very, very normal. But yeah, dude, I'm hoping that 2.2 ERA your junior year can turn into like a sub 1 ERA. Like, yeah, boy, when I was in my senior year of high school, my ERA I think was like a .62 or something like that. I was balling out my senior year of high school at Sarasota High School. I had an unbelievable ERA, and just because I'm curious, I'm gonna see what ChatGPT says about that. What was my ERA in my senior? And then this is actually what we can do, because I want to be able to share this with you guys. Just give me 1 second. Article. So this needs to be over here. Okay. So can you guys see that? Okay, not on YouTube. You can't see that. But here we go. Okay, cool. You guys can see this now, whether on your Instagram or Facebook or YouTube. All right, let's go. All right, cool. So, all right, what was my area my senior year of high school at Sarasota High School in 2014? Let's see if it knows. I'm curious. See. Ooh, I was a little bit off. Yeah, over 54 innings. That's elite. Thanks, ChatGPT. No, yeah, my senior year was crazy. I think I was like pitcher of the year or something like that. I didn't even really know what that meant, but I didn't really ever let that get to me either. Like, that's just something that I never really recognized, that I was that good. But that's, again, why I was looked at more as a pitcher than as a position player. So a lot of people don't know that, but realistically, like, I just, I was a really good pitcher. There's no other way of saying that. But let me change up this filter thing, because I feel like it's just a little bit too much. No, that's not right. Yeah, let's just do full color. Why not? But yeah, guys, 51 strikeouts with a 2.22 ERA. I don't know how many strikeouts I had, because to be honest with you guys, I wasn't a huge strikeout guy. I was more of a ground ball guy, so I was able to pitch to contact, have a really low, basically, what was it called? Low, like, pitches per inning, basically. So yeah. That was my ERA, my senior year of high school. Yeah, guys, if you have any baseball-related questions, feel free to ask me. For those that don't know, my name is Evan Mendoza, baseball reference. This is me. I played 7 years of pro baseball between the St. Louis Cardinals and San Diego Padres. So I have a pretty lengthy, I went to NC State, which is why I'm wearing the hat. Yeah, guys, this is my baseball reference. So, like, I like to showcase this, guys, so you know who you're learning from. And then that way you're not just learning from, some Instagram coach that hasn't really ever played. To be fair, like, there are plenty of coaches out there that haven't really played at a high level but are really solid baseball coaches. And that is something that I think is just important to understand, that, like, you don't have to have the best or the longest career. For me, 2019 was my best year. 2017 was basically my best year. 22. Yeah, I hit 339 in the short season, which was always a lot of fun. But yeah, guys, if you have any baseball-related questions, feel free to ask. That's why I do this. I want to make sure that you guys get the best knowledge from me. If you have any individual specific questions. But yeah, guys, I don't really have necessarily an agenda today, so that's where I want to make sure that if you guys have any baseball-related questions, you guys, most importantly, will ask. Because, like, if you guys don't ask any questions and you guys have already figured everything out as far as college baseball, the whole college recruiting process, all that fun stuff, like, you guys can click away from this video. It's not a big deal. It's really not a big deal. But if you are looking for that guidance, ask a question, guys. We can also do some profile reviews if you guys want. One thing also I love doing, and maybe you guys don't necessarily feel the same way, but I like calling people up and kind of just like saying what's up on the call. It's not something that we necessarily have to do right now, but if we get bored, we might just have to. We could also, I don't know how it's gonna work, but I'm gonna try streaming YouTube videos, like YouTube clips, and we can kind of like watch along. And yeah, let's do that. Let's go to YouTube. And actually there was a pretty cool video that I came across yesterday that honestly, if we can get a couple more of those types of videos, then that would be awesome. It was a baseball style video of worst draft ever, the insane 2016 draft 10 years later. Let's start with some baseball content, guys.
Do not take another meeting until you've tried this. Pocket is the world's first AI thought companion built to make meetings effortless and ideas crystal clear. It has real-time transcriptions.
Before I get into that,
2016 was
Bart Fitness EP. Is that for me to review a specific profile? Because if that's the case, I can do that. Like, is that what you meant by that? Because I can go over to Instagram. Is this what you meant? Like, well, this isn't necessarily like a baseball account. This is just a dad account. So I don't think that was like for a profile review. Let's get into this video and we'll kind of just do some like live review or reaction to it. And yeah.
10 years ago. 10 years is a long time in baseball terms, long enough to see just how well the 2016 draftees have turned out. This marks the third straight year I've made one of these videos, reviewing the draft 10 years later, and this one by far is the craziest. Not only is it considered one of the...
Played against Mickey Moniak a little bit in my first pro season when he was in the short season team for the Phillies.
Worst drafts of all time in terms of its talent from the first round, but it also has some of the most value you'll ever see outside of the first round. We'll go through the disappointing first round of this draft, but also simultaneously redraft and re-rank how this draft should have gone, given what we know now. That means we have a lot to talk about, so let's go to the first overall pick with the Philadelphia Phillies on the clock. But before we get into that, most of the research done in this video is thanks to StatHead, one of the most powerful search engines for sports data. Click the link in the description and use my code WILLITICS for 20% off. With the first pick, the Phillies selected Mickey Moniak, a high school outfielder ranked number 5 on MLB Pipeline's draft prospect rankings. Moniak was projected to be an athletic outfielder with a plus hit tool and possible 5-tool potential. With no clear number 1 prospect in this class, the Phillies took a swing on the high school bat, though it did not pay off. After disappointing minor and major league numbers, the Phillies traded Moniak to the Angels in exchange for Noah Syndergaard at the 2022 trade deadline. He currently plays for the Rockies and has a career WAR of just 1.7, far below the expected number based on my draft position WAR projection model. Even though he was the number 1 pick, he doesn't make it into the redraft of the first round, as he's outside the top 23.
Oh, I like that. A redraft, so that way.
With the second pick, the Cincinnati Reds selected...
Senzel. I think I played against him when he was in AAA with the Louisville Bats. Pretty solid player. I think he might have gone to like Louisville or something like that.
Infielder/outfielder Nick Senzel out of Tennessee. Thought to be the best hitter in the class, some scouts thought Senzel would get the fast track to Cincinnati, though unfortunately he would never really succeed at the major league level. He made his debut in 2019, playing 104 games, posting a decent .8 WAR. For the next 5 seasons, he would produce as a below replacement level player. Currently, his career WAR stands at negative 1.1. He now resides in the Dodgers minor league system. At number 3, the Braves selected Ian Anderson, a right-handed...
I remember his name, holy cow. So when I was in high A with the Palm Beach Cardinals, that's when Palm Beach was the high A. But the Braves pitching staff was incredible. I'm pretty sure they had, was it Mincy or Muncy or something like that? There was a lefty throwing like 96, 97. There was him. There was another arm that was just young, and the Braves got, I think, in the previous 1 or 2 years, but their pitching staff was disgusting, and I did not have a lot of success off of them.
Pitcher out of high school. He dominated minor league hitters and was ranked as the 18th best prospect according to MLB Pipeline in 2021. Though he could never replicate that same success in the majors. He missed all of 2023 due to Tommy John surgery after being optioned to AAA, and since then he appeared in 7 games out of the bullpen for the Angels in 2025. And unless something changes, he's unlikely to add more value to his career, and he's currently a free agent. With the 4th pick, the Rockies selected Riley Pint, another right-hander out of high school. His fast...
I think I faced him when he was in the Isotopes. This was in 2023.
Ball topped out at 102 at the high school level, which is what made MLB Pipeline rank him as the number 2 prospect. Pint would really struggle in the minors with a 5.45 FIP in 2016, a 4.41 in 2017, a 5.59, and a 7.17 in 2018 and 2019. This was largely due to control issues. His lowest walk rate in any of those years was 13.2%. He did get 3.2 innings in the majors with the Rockies, though he was never able to harness the strikeout stuff he had as the control problem stayed constant. He is currently a free agent. With the 5th pick, the Brewers selected Corey Ray. Ray was a power speed.
Holy cow. So Corey Ray was with Louisville, and I'll never forget, like, he was that guy in college. And I remember this because, like, I came across his page on Instagram, actually, and Corey, I think he's coaching now with, like, the Brewers organization, maybe the Royals organization. I'm not entirely sure, but, like, he made the jump into coaching very, very quickly, and he was one of the fastest players in college. He hit like 400. He hit home runs left and right. Like, he was that guy. And honestly, he kind of fell off. I'm not even sure if he even made a debut or not.
Outfielder out of Louisville. Like the former players in this draft, he couldn't replicate his success at the pro level. He struggled with strikeouts in the minors and eventually got a call-up in 2021, though only recorded 3 plate appearances for the Brewers. He last played for the Brewers AAA team in 2022 and was recently hired as the Nationals' first base coach this offseason. With the 6th pick, the A's selected A.J. Puck, a left-handed pitcher out of Florida. He struggled with injuries, pitching 0 innings in 2018, 36 in 2019, 0 in 2020, and only 62 in 2021. He was converted to a full-time reliever and was solid for the A's in 2022. He was traded to the Marlins for J.J. Bleday in 2023 and pitched really well there with a strikeout rate of 32% and a walk rate of just 5.4% in 56 innings. At the 2024 trade deadline, he was traded again, this time to the Diamondbacks for Davison De Los Santos. In 2024, he was dominant, pitching to a 2.87 FIP while striking out over 30% of the batters that he faced. His injury problems returned as he underwent Tommy John surgery early in the season in 2025 and will likely miss the start of 2026. Because of the fact he's still a valuable player to this day, he's the first member of the just missed category for the redraft.
Imagine being able to build an app with your name on it just by thinking about it. Meet Base 44.
The 7th pick was held by the Marlins, and they used it to select Braxton Garrett. Garrett was graded highly for his command coming out of high school, and it's what ultimately allowed Garrett to succeed at the big league level. He debuted in the majors at 22 years old in 2020. Since then, he's recorded just a 5.9% walk rate. He did not pitch in 2025 due to recovery from elbow surgery. His career numbers are strong at this point, an ERA above 4, but a FIP of 3.84 and an xFIP of 3.6 suggests that those numbers should come down. At just 27 years old with 5.3 WAR, there is still plenty of time to continue to build up value in his career. He goes at number 14 in the redraft. There's also plenty of time for you to still hit the subscribe button, as most of you watching this are not, so if you enjoyed the video so far, I would really appreciate it. The 8th pick was Cal Quantrill to the San Diego Padres. Coming out of Stanford, he debuted for the Padres less than 3 years later. He was traded to the Guardians in 2020 in the Mike Clevenger trade. Overall, he's made a solid career for himself, though recently it hasn't been as great. He signed a minor league deal with the Rangers at the end of the 2025 season and is currently a free agent, another just-missed player. The next pick belonged to the Tigers, who selected high school pitcher Matt Manning. Manning held his top prospect status until he debuted in 2021 thanks to his great minor league numbers, especially strikeout numbers. Though in the majors, the strikeouts never came. Through 4 seasons in Detroit, his strikeout rate was just 16.4%, the 7th lowest in that time span. He recently signed a deal to play in the KBO for the 2026 season. With the 10th pick, the White Sox selected Zach Collins.
Holy cow. So he was a catcher with University of Miami when I was at NC State. So we played against each other a decent amount, and I think he was even in the Cape Cod League as well. So like he was always just like a really solid hitter. Everyone always was scared of him, pitching to him, and I really don't remember how he like really panned out. He might have played against each other in AAA when I was in Memphis, and he was in Charlotte, AAA with the White Sox. But I really don't remember how. Or like, there's a lot of these names that it's incredible that we played against, or like we're kind of in the in the work world, like associates, right? Like your coworkers, kind of in a weird way. So like Zach Collins, I was like a distant coworker, kind of. We were on different departments, right? I was at NC State and he was at Miami, but I have no idea like what happened to him. I'm pretty sure he played some time in the big leagues, but I guess we'll find out. By the way, like if you guys like this type of content, make sure to let me know in the chat. Or if you guys have any input on these videos that I'm reviewing, I'm just kind of like hanging out with you guys. We got some snow, and I'm kind of just like sharing some of my experiences with some of these names from the 2016 draft. That's what this video is all about.
Catcher out of Miami. Collins' bat shined at the minor league level, though on the other hand, his defense did not. He debuted with the Sox in 2019 at the catcher position. In 2021, he was worth negative 18 fielding run value due to below average framing, blocking, and throwing. The bat unfortunately never transferred to the majors, and with that defensive value, you're not going to be able to stick in the big leagues for too long. He's not played professionally since 2023. The 11th pick.
What? So he stopped playing when I stopped playing. That is incredible. Kyle Lewis, holy cow, Kyle Lewis. Played against him a lot in Double-A when I was with Springfield, and he was with the Mariners.
Seattle, and they chose to take Mercer outfielder Kyle Lewis. Lewis was hindered by knee injuries in the minors.
By the way, him in college, he hit some massive home runs. I think he had like 30 home runs in college, mostly because Mercer's field is very, very small, and he had big league pop, obviously.
Though he burst onto the scene, winning Rookie of the Year in the shortened 2020 season. That would end up being his only productive season, largely due to injuries. He missed most of 2021 because of a torn meniscus, and then missed nearly 2 months due to a concussion in 2022. And even after all of that, he continued to have knee problems. Lewis has been a free agent since 2023, and because of this, he does not make the redraft. The 12th pick was
Jason Groom. So I played with him with the Padres in AAA and in like spring training and everything like that, and he got popped for, I think, like a drug test.
Groom, a potential first overall pick in this draft and MLB Pipeline's #1 overall player. He ended up falling to 12th for the Red Sox due to financial reasons. He was projected to have great stuff with plus command, a rare combination. Though that projection has not panned out, Groom has yet to make the majors and most recently was suspended while playing in the Padres minor league system for violating MLB's gambling policy.
Oh, gambling, that's what it was.
The 13th pick was
Josh Lowe, holy cow. Played against him with Durham, or when he was with Durham, AAA of the Rays, and he had like an OPS of like 1,000 in AAA, and for the longest time the Rays never called him up, and it was just like, come on, what are we doing? Like, this guy is an absolute beast. And even like we were playing against him, and we were like, how is this guy not in the big leagues yet? So that's what it felt like, even in AAA, when he's literally hitting 450, has like a 1,200 OPS, whatever the case was, and we were just like, when is he going to get that call up? Roro, I never actually played in the show. I played in big league spring training though. I was in AAA for about 3 years, but never really got that call. I had a couple of injuries, but played a lot alongside with these guys in the minor leagues.
Lowe to the Tampa Bay Rays. Lowe worked his way up to the majors by 2021 at the age of 23. His career looked to be on a great track, posting a 3.4 WAR in 2023, though in 2025 he was worth just negative .1 WAR, going in the wrong direction. He's still only 27 years old, and I believe that Lowe has some value left in the tank, meaning he fits near the end of the list at 22. The 14th pick was Will Benson, a high school outfielder to the Cleveland Guardians. Benson was the 38th ranked prospect by MLB Pipeline, so this at the time was considered a pretty big reach. Benson played 28 games for the Guardians in 2022 and was traded to the Reds for the 2023 season. He's shown flashes of some nice left-handed power, but the swing and miss has made him very inconsistent. He currently still dons the Reds uniform and misses the top 23. The 15th pick was Alex Kirilloff, another high school outfielder. Kirilloff was great in the minor leagues and was considered a top prospect for a large portion of his minor league career. though like many others, it was a different story in the majors. The power never really transferred, and he didn't provide any value on defense. He retired in 2024 with 0.0 career WAR. The 16th pick was Matt Thaiss, a first baseman out of Virginia to the Angels. He made the majors in 2019 as a backup catcher/utility player. For his career so far, he's been worth .3 WAR. He's coming off the best season of his career, though.
It's crazy because like him in college was like he was the best in college. Like literally, his bat to ball was great. He could barrel up balls. So it's crazy how like I always think about like when do you want to peak in baseball? And like for him, even like for me a little bit, like I peaked around like that first year of pro ball and my sophomore junior year of college where I was like really, really solid. Not saying that I didn't get any better, but like that's just where I had like just I had it going on at the right time. And thinking about basically when you can turn on those jets as far as staying consistent, especially at the plate with that, success. That's something that if that happened a little bit later in my career, I would have easily gotten that push into
a catcher with an 89 WRC plus, which is respectable coming from that position. He is currently a free agent and misses the top 23. The 17th pick was Forrest Whitley, a high school pitcher to the Astros.
He's in the book. I'm pretty sure I took him deep, not going to lie. It was in Springfield, and I went oppo. He just left a fastball right down the middle, and I went oppo. He did throw like 95, 96, but yeah. He's in the book.
Not many. Whitley is a classic example of the forever prospect, someone you hear a ton about because they're a very talented prospect, but they cannot stay healthy enough to actually graduate from the prospect list. You probably heard of Forrest Whitley a lot as a prospect, always near the top in prospect rankings, but he could not stay healthy. He had strikeout stuff oozing out of him, though he's never pitched over 100 innings in a single season. Ultimately, his development was halted due to these injuries, and he's currently a free agent. The 18th pick was held by the New York Yankees, and they selected Blake Rutherford, a high school outfielder. Rutherford was the 8th ranked prospect according to MLB Pipeline, though he wouldn't live up to that ranking. What was supposed to be a well-rounded outfielder never developed, and he played in just 16 games in the majors in 2023. Since then, he's bounced around in foreign leagues and indie ball. Another first-round pick that doesn't make the redraft.
This game.
It's crazy how many first rounders will get
You're
that.
Not ready for it.
Cup of tea.
The 19th pick was Boston College righty Justin Dunn to the New York.
Quick little story about Justin Dunn. So when I was at NC State in college, and this was probably our second or third weekend playing against like ACC pitchers, he was the first guy, and this was also when I was hitting like 400 in the ACC. He was the first guy where I was like, oh shoot, he throws hard. Because he came out, he was actually a closer for Boston College back then, pumping like 96, 98. And that was the first time where I was like, oh shoot, this is quick. Not like, and to be fair, and this is something that I think can be applied to you guys, especially the high school baseball players and parents out there, the jump from like constantly seeing 84, 85 to seeing 90, that jump feels like you're going from 80 to 100. When you're typically seeing 91, 92 to now seeing 98, 99, kind of like what Justin Dunn was doing in college, that jump, in my opinion, that's like from going 91 to 93. It's not that big of a jump. Whereas if you're seeing 82, 83 every single day, and then all of a sudden you're seeing 90, that jump is so much more, in my opinion, because you're not used to it. And that jump between low 80s and 90, it comes in so much differently.
Mets. Dunn was sent to the Mariners in the huge Edwin Diaz and Robinson Cano trade. His command has been his biggest weakness in the majors, as his walk rate has never dipped below 12% in a single season. He's also been bitten by the long ball more often than the average pitcher, which, as you might expect, not a good combination. It's led to a below replacement WAR, and he's currently a free agent. The 20th pick was held by the Dodgers, and they selected high school shortstop Gavin Lux. He garnered a ton of hype due to his performance in the upper levels of the minors. In 2019, across AA and AAA, Lux hit to a 163 WRC+, while also being an athletic shortstop. He peaked as the number 2 overall prospect in the league. Unfortunately, that's not how it would go in the majors. After a stronger 2022 season with a 113 WRC+ and a 2.7 WAR.
I also remember in spring training when he did something to his knee, he got like carted off, and that was scary.
He tore his ACL in the 2023 spring training. Since then, Lux has really struggled, especially defensively, where now he's a corner outfielder / DH. Recently, he was traded to the Rays, and maybe they can revive a little bit of that potential, but it doesn't look great. Though he's still just 28, and I think there is some offensive upside with Lux, allowing him to sneak into the top 23 at number 21. The 21st pick was TJ Zoik to the Blue Jays, a right-handed pitcher out of Pittsburgh. He was never a big strikeout pitcher, which meant he needed to be great in other areas, though that wasn't the case. Zoik pitched in parts of 4 seasons for the Blue Jays and Reds up until 2022, though he currently has a career negative .8 WAR. He's a free agent and most recently was in the Pirates minor league system. The 22nd pick was Will Craig to the Pirates, a first baseman out of Wake Forest. If you want to stick in the majors at first base, you're going to have to hit. Craig was not able to reach that level of offense needed to stick in the majors, and unfortunately his MLB career is known for one defensive blunder. He currently serves as the recruiting coordinator for Duke University.
Oh, he's a Duke, wow.
With the 23rd pick, the Cardinals selected shortstop Delvin Perez out of Puerto Rico. Perez never made the majors and last played in the minor leagues in 2023 for the Yankees. He was scouted to be a great defensive shortstop, but his bat never developed enough to get a chance in the majors. And that is the end of the first round, with only 3 players making the redraft in hindsight. Crazy. As you may notice, there's a distinct lack of dots in this general area, which is not good for these 23 teams. But that does make a lot of room for steals in the draft, which is what comes next, so we need to zoom out. A lot. We now go to the 30th pick, held by the Texas Rangers, who selected Cole Reagans, a pitcher out of high school. Reagans was traded during the 2023 season to the Royals in exchange for Aroldis Chapman. He wasn't a huge prospect, but he found success in the majors rather quickly. He broke out for the Royals in 2024, his age 26 season. He posted a 3.14 ERA, a 2.99 FIP, and a 4.9 fWAR. He was even better in 2025 with his strikeout rate at nearly 40% and a FIP of just 2.5, though he only pitched 61 innings due to injury. Reagans is just 28 years old and has established himself as one of the best pitchers in the league, putting him at 5 in the top 23. With the 32nd pick, the Dodgers selected Will Smith, a catcher out of Louisville. Smith debuted in 2019 and he hasn't looked back. Over his first 7 years of his career, he's been worth 22.4 WAR, largely thanks to his offense at the catcher position. In 2025, he recorded his best offensive season with a WRC plus of 153. These numbers are good enough to give him the number 2 spot in the top 23, possibly ending up with a chance at the number 1 when it's all said and done. With the 46th pick, the Milwaukee Brewers selected third baseman Lucas Erceg. Erceg was a late bloomer of sorts, mainly due to the fact that he was a position player up until the 2021 season. It was then when he started focusing on pitching, which was certainly the right move with his 70-grade arm he possessed in the field. The Athletics purchased Erceg off of waivers from Milwaukee in 2023 and immediately slid him into their bullpen. Since then, Erceg has been one of the top bullpen arms in the league, accruing 3.3 WAR in just 3 seasons. We did see his stuff fall off a bit in 2025, with his zone contact rate going from 80% to 87%. Even with that, he slides into the top 23, just barely at the number 23 spot. With the 59th pick, the Giants selected Brian Reynolds. Reynolds was traded to the Pirates in exchange for Andrew McCutchen before he debuted. He cracked the majors with the Pirates in 2019. He posted 3.7 WAR his rookie year, thanks to a balance of power, contact ability, and good center field defense. In 2021, he had a near MVP season worth 6.3 WAR with 140 WRC plus, while still playing that great defense in center. The Pirates extended Reynolds with the largest contract in franchise history, though today it's a different story. In 2025, Reynolds was around a league average hitter with poor defense in corner outfield, which is not nearly as valuable. He's accrued 18.6 WAR in his career so far, which gets him a spot in the top 10, though the future for Reynolds isn't looking as bright as it once did. With the next pick, the 60th pick, the Angels selected Brandon Marsh, a high school outfielder. Marsh debuted with the Angels at age 23 in 2021, then was traded during the 2022 season to the Phillies in exchange for Logan O'Hoppe. Marsh has been a solid outfielder for his career, being a plus defender with a round average offense. Thus far, he's worth 10.2 WAR, though he is just 28 years old, which to me makes him the number 13 in the redraft, and I think the Angels are regretting that trade. The 64th pick was a big one. It was Pete Alonso to the New York Mets. Alonso has been known for his power his whole career, but his best year was his rookie year in 2019. He had a career-high 144 WRC plus thanks to 53 home runs, and also recorded a career-high WAR at 4.7 with some help from above-average base running. Alonso recently signed a 5-year, $155 million contract with the Orioles, coming off a 3.6 WAR season. He slides in at the number 6 spot just behind Reagans. Reagans is 3 years younger, and based off a future projection, I think he'll be slightly more valuable when it's all said and done. The 66th pick was Bo Bichette to the Toronto Blue Jays. Bichette has been one of the best offensive shortstops since entering the league at age 21 in 2019. He is probably done with shortstop as he just signed to play third base with the Mets, but his value still remains high due to his offense. He's been worth 20 WAR so far in his career, and he's only going into his age 28 season.
So a little story about Bo. So Bo was an, I think, 8th grader on FTB when I was about to be a senior. No, so he was about to go into his freshman year. as I was going
making him the
into
clear-cut
my
number 1
senior
pick in the
year.
redraft.
So 1 second.
With the 80.
So Bo Bichette, yeah, he was on our team, and he was like a good 3 or 4 years younger than everyone else. And homie could hit. Like, he had the most exaggerated leg kick, moving pieces all over the place. And typically speaking, like a lot of even Blue Jays, like hitting coaches I heard through the grapevine, is like they didn't like the way that he hit after they drafted him. And the thing is, like, how Bo Bichette hit is how Bo Bichette hit. And they definitely like tuned it down a little bit. But one thing that was really interesting is like he continued to hit, got into the big league, continued to hit, right? And obviously just signed that big deal with the Mets. And just really cool to see, like, playing against him. And when he was so young, he could really, play up with the big boys. And that's something that, obviously helped him get to where he's at right now.
Third pick, the Athletics selected Sean Murphy, a defensive-oriented catcher out of Wright State. Murphy played well in the minors and sustained a high prospect ranking until debuting in 2019. He was traded in a 3-team trade to the Braves for a package of prospects, none of which would be worth it for the A's. Murphy has lived up to be one of the best defensive catchers in the league, with plus 17 framing runs, plus 8 throwing runs, and plus 13 blocking runs in his career, for a total fielding run value of 38, which is very valuable. Plus, he's been a pretty good hitter, especially for a catcher. Recently, he's struggled to stay on the field, and even when he was on the field, the numbers haven't been as great. For that reason, he doesn't quite make the top tier, but still, number 8. With the 91st pick, the Orioles selected Austin Hayes. Hayes jumped to the majors in just a single year, debuting for the Orioles in 2017 after tearing up the minor leagues. At that point, he was viewed as an athletic, power-speed center fielder. Now, though, after a few years, he's more known as an average corner outfielder. He's currently a free agent with a WRC plus at 105 and a WAR of 8.4 for his career. With those numbers, he goes in at number 19 on the redraft list. The next pick at 92 was Aaron Savali to the Guardians. Savali has been a solid pitcher at times in his career with a 4.23 xFIP. He's not much of a strikeout guy and also gives up his fair share of fly balls and home runs, but he does have plus command. Savali was traded to the Rays in exchange for Kyle Manzardo. He's currently a free agent, though he'll find his way into a rotation for the 2026 season. He gets in near the bottom of the redraft as a reliable starter. With the 93rd pick, the Twins selected Griffin Jax. Jax started off as a starter, as most pitchers do, but settled into a bullpen role for the Twins in 2022. Since then, he's become one of the best relievers in baseball, with an ultra-rare skill set of strikeouts, command, and the ability to induce ground balls. Over the past 2 seasons, he's posted a strikeout rate of 35%, a walk rate of 6%, and a ground ball rate of 48.4%. This led to a 2.22 FIP and a 2.25 xFIP. He was traded at the 2025 deadline for Taj Bradley of the Rays, which I think the Rays got a pretty good deal there. I believe his value will continue to grow, and he goes in at number 15. With the 94th pick, the Nationals selected Jesus Luzardo.
Oh my goodness, he was so good. Like, seriously, so good in Double-A. Like, I remember our GM even came to watch him pitch because they were interested in probably in a trade. So these were just like the things that I thought was just really interesting, that how professional baseball works, especially in the minor leagues, is like GMs will look at other players when they're playing against us. And by the way, he struck out like literally 12 guys in like 5 innings. It was insane. How do you get offers without attending several camps? So good question. So you don't necessarily get the offers from the camps. You get offers from more or less visits. So when you visit a specific school and the coaching staff, basically invites you to come out to their specific camp, ZZ car, that's where the offers are really able to be generated. It's not going to be necessarily coming from a camp. It's always going to be coming from, a visit where you come out, you see the campus, you do that, and they basically give you a tour on everything. At the very end, they take you up to the coaching office, and then basically from there, they go through the details as far as what scholarship, opportunities there are available or they're not available.
Traded to the A's a year later in exchange for Sean.
Hopefully that answers your questions. If you guys have any baseball-related questions, feel free to ask me. I went through the whole college recruiting process, played D1 baseball. Now I actually help high school baseball players play in college, but right now we're kind of just kicking it back. We've got a snow day here in North Carolina, so I want to be able to hang out with you guys for maybe a few hours. Who knows?
Doolittle and Ryan Madsen. He made his debut for the A's at age 21 in 2019 out of the bullpen. He was traded to the Marlins in 2021 in exchange for Starling Marte, and then after a down year in 2024, he was traded to the Phillies for Amarian Boyd and Starlin Cava. His best year came after all this, though, in 2025. He added a sweeper to his arsenal that he threw 31% of the time, leading to a whiff rate of 44%, a batting average against of 178, and a slugging percentage against of just 264. His ERA was up near 4, but it was one of the best pitching seasons in the league, with a FIP of 2.9 and an xFIP of 3.25. You probably know by now, I'm not a big fan of ERA. Luzardo currently stands as one of the most valuable players in the class at just 28 years old, similar to Cole Reagans, who he slides just above. With the 106th pick, the Cardinals selected Zach Gallen out of North Carolina. He was traded by the Cardinals along with Sandy Alcantara and others for Marcell Ozuna. That one didn't work out. The Marlins traded him to the Diamondbacks 2 years later for Jazz Chisholm Jr. He would record 3 top 10 Cy Young seasons with the Diamondbacks before hitting free agency in 2026, where he currently stands. Coming off a down year in 2025 with a 4.83 ERA, I think he still has a good bit left in the tank. His underlying numbers haven't changed too much. He really just got unlucky with home runs last year. Very similar to Brian Reynolds' career, which is why he goes right beside him at number 10 in the redraft. With the 111th pick, the Brewers made one of their best picks in franchise history, selecting Corbin Burnes out of St. Mary's. Burnes initially cracked the big leagues as a reliever, though would flip back to a starter full-time in 2021. That same year, he put up one of the most valuable pitching seasons of the generation, especially on a per-inning basis. The only season to ever rival Prime DeGrom in terms of dominance, a 35.6% K rate, a 5.2% walk rate, and he only gave up 7 home runs. We won't see that again anytime soon. He hasn't been able to match that season since, although he's still been a very productive pitcher. He'll miss most of the 2026 season due to elbow surgery, though nowadays we know it doesn't really affect the trajectory of a pitcher's career as much as we once feared, especially for a guy like Burnes. He slides in at number 3. With the 122nd pick, the Guardians selected Shane Bieber. Bieber's had a similar career path to Burnes thus far. He was one of the best pitchers in the league early in his career, winning a Cy Young, had a few solid seasons, and then suffered a major injury. Bieber still looks like he could be a productive 2 to 3 win player if he stays healthy, but it's been 4 years since we've seen a full season from him. Given all that, I place him in 7th. With the 196th pick, the Cardinals took Tommy Edman out of Stanford. Edman had a more valuable career than many people think. He's been a great defender in premium positions like shortstop and center field, a plus base runner, and around a league average hitter for his career. In recent years, his offense...
Yeah, so I played with Tommy a lot in the Cardinals organization. He was in spring training a ton. He was in AA with me. He was in AAA with me. And yeah, there was just a lot of times where you could tell he was an absolute gamer and he was built for the big stage. And of course, in the World Series with the Dodgers, like we all saw that kind of coming, the ones that knew Tommy for that type of skill set, right? We always like to kind of refer to him as like the coach's kid because he would always be doing things the right way. Like he was the coach's kid, right? He would always be running super fast down the line, even if he rolled over. He would just do all those things the right way. And I think that matters a lot when it comes to, of course, the whole process of developing your skills. Tommy's also like 5'11". He's maybe 6 foot. He's a pretty small guy, has really good hands, makes the defensive routine plays, hits the ball on the barrel almost all the time. So like these are the things that develop good players, even though you're not necessarily the tallest player. So I hear that all the time. Like, do I have to necessarily be the tallest or the best player right out there? And this is where I'll go ahead and kind of grab this right now. Let's actually move it back a little bit. So yeah, let's record this for a short form video. So Tommy Edman, when everyone talks about does size matter when it comes to baseball? Tommy Edman is a perfect example of that. I played with Tommy in AA, in AAA, in big league spring training with the St. Louis Cardinals when Tommy and I were both with the Cardinals. And Tommy's like that best coach's kid, right? He runs down the line hard, puts in good effort, hits the ball extremely well, hard line drives, not necessarily the biggest home run guy, but we all actually saw that in the World Series when he was with the Dodgers, but also just makes the routine play, makes the extraordinary play very consistent and very fundamental. So these are the things that coaches will look for, even though you're not 6'3", 190 pounds, right? Tommy Edman is maybe 5'11", maybe 6 foot, maybe 170 pounds. And he's not necessarily like the heaviest guy or anything like that, or the tallest guy. And that's where size doesn't necessarily matter in baseball. So like Tommy Edman, he went crazy in the whole minor league journey all the way up to the big leagues because he's able to hit the ball extremely hard. And in times like this where he's playing, in Cincinnati, those balls will go out. So like that's where it's really important when we think about, does size really matter when it comes to baseball? In my opinion, it doesn't. And Tommy is a great example of that. Yeah, I got to play with Tommy a lot, and that's something that, he's just a really good player.
The Marlins used the 353rd pick to select Michael King. King was traded to the Yankees for Garrett Cooper and Caleb Smith in 2017. He was sort of a swingman spot starter until he was traded to the Padres in 2024, who made him a full-time starter. He would blossom in that role with a strikeout rate of 27.7% and an 8.7% walk rate. Even though he's only been worth 9.5 WAR up until his age 31 season, his career kind of just started in 2024. There's a real reason to believe there's a lot of value left with King, and he goes in at number 12. The Rays had the 390th pick, and they selected Nathaniel Lowe, the brother of Josh Lowe, out of Mississippi State. He was traded in 2020.
So technically speaking, I think, what was the last pick was 353. So I was pick number 334, I believe, in the 11th round. So any of these guys past that made it to the big leagues and overcame what they had to overcome.
Strikeout rate of 27.7% and an 8.7%.
Also, yeah, I played with King. I didn't really know him too well just because it was limited time, and I didn't really mesh a lot with the pitchers. That's just not how things were, especially in spring training. There's just so many moving pieces in spring training. It's actually ridiculous. But yeah, it was played alongside him, just didn't really know him too much.
Even though he's only been worth 9.5 WAR up until his age 31 season, his career kind of just started in 2024. There's a real reason to believe there's a lot of value left with King, and he goes in at number 12. The Rays had the 390th pick, and they selected Nathaniel Lowe, the brother of Josh Lowe, out of Mississippi State. He was traded in 2020 to the Rangers. Lowe made a name for himself with the Rangers thanks to his great play discipline, overall above-average hitting profile, and plus defense at first base. He was worth 11.1 WAR in his first 6 seasons, though that would take a step back to 10.7 after a poor 2025. He's currently a free agent and his future value is up in the air, so I put him at 17th, behind some young players who have more room to grow. With the 431st pick, the Dodgers selected Dean Kramer out of UNLV. He was traded to the Orioles in the Manny Machado deal at the 2018 deadline. It took a while for Kramer to get going in the majors, but 2025 was his best year of his career. He pitched over 170 innings with a strikeout rate of 20.1% and a walk rate of just 6.4%. Overall, he was worth 2.6 FWAR. These are not crazy numbers, but certainly reliable. He goes in at number 18 in the redraft. Finally, with the 1,044th pick, the Padres selected David Bednar out of Lafayette College. He was a reliever since he was drafted, and he's developed into a pretty good one. He was traded by the Padres to the Pirates in the Joe Musgrove trade. He's recorded not one, but two 2+ WAR seasons as a reliever, 2023 and 2025. He has great strikeout stuff, with a career strikeout rate near 30%. He has one more year under contract with the Yankees after being traded there last season at the deadline, and then seems to be in for a pretty big payday afterwards in free agency. In hindsight, the 1,044th pick goes 16th in the redraft, which is a pretty good note to end the video on. Subscribe if you enjoyed, and tell me what you think about the 2016 draft.
Guys, like, if that doesn't tell you that you don't have to necessarily be the highest ranked player in perfect game rankings or prospect rankings, like, guys, in the MLB draft, let's actually record this because I think this is an important message for you guys. So I want to quickly hit on why it's not important to go through all of the draft rankings and the prospect rankings. So I just watched this video alongside with you guys, and this was from the 2016 MLB draft. And for example, right here, David Bednar was picked 1,044 of the MLB 2016 MLB first year player draft. So there was 1,043 other players taken before him, and this was a video that basically redrafted these prospects that made it up to the big leagues and have made significant impact at the big league level. So think about, he's number 16 because he was overlooked so much. So when we're talking about college recruiting process, perfect game rankings, PBR rankings, things like that, guys, these people will get them wrong 100% of the time. They're not going to be completely aligned with number 1 is the best, number 2 will be the best forever, number 3 will be the best forever. They get these things wrong, so don't read into rankings too much. They get them wrong all the time, especially even at the professional level. Guys, don't read into rankings.
I'll see you next time. Goodbye.
600 minor league players,
none of them ranked exactly. Tried in the past. We tried other work management platforms. Let's
see what else we got. Do you guys like watching these YouTube videos like alongside with me? Because this is something that I can do more often.
I can give you this.
I'm actually kind of curious what. I want to see what Eric Sim was up to with.
10 years is a long time in baseball terms, long enough to see just how.
Today, I'll be spending the entire day with.
Because so one thing that's really cool to see. Eric Sim, and Mr. Beast. I think we all saw it, right? That was pretty cool. But he was able to do some cool stuff with Mr. Beast, and obviously, like, his editing style has changed. And let's just kind of watch it. Peak from 18 to 22 in the U.S. is key. Yeah, absolutely.
Three-time MLB All-Star, Alex Bregman.
Alex Bregman is one of baseball's best players. He just signed a contract for 5 years, $175 million to the Chicago Cubs, and I'll be spending the entire day doing everything he does.
Dude, what is this, man? They're giving me to sign a waiver, bro. What is this? Dude, I might die today. I might die today.
And right about now is when I realized I might be in trouble. Alex and the guys are going to be putting me through conditioning, lifting, and a professional hitting session to see if I can survive the day.
You know what's funny? I usually make other people sign the waiver. Today, I'm the one signing it. Oh, dude, I'm nervous. Chris is looking at me like I'm his food or some shit today, you know? He's going to eat me.
All right, let's spread out on the line.
All right, where are we going? Where are we going? Where are you going?
Right here. All right, nice and easy. Let's just get moving around. Jog it down to the green cones and back. Nice and easy, nice and easy.
After a quick warm-up, we are starting the workout with...
All right, 2 lines on the hurdles, 2 lines on the hurdles. All right, hands behind the head. Right leg lead coming forward, right leg lead.
Getting a chance to work out with some of baseball's best players is an awesome opportunity, and now that we're warmed up, I have the chance to show them that I can hang with the best.
Oh, shit. Here we go. Here we go.
Lower this shit,
This is the
bro.
lowest it goes.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Backwards.
The guys are all getting ready for their own MLB seasons, so this time of the year is very important for them. But for me, this is way too much cardio.
I'm struggling.
Try to get in as close as possible. Now try not to turn your shoulders too much. Let your hips do the work. There you go.
Is that better, coach?
That's better.
The trainer that's putting myself and the guys through the workout is Chris Gores for Nemesis Baseball.
This is brutal.
You're doing great.
I'm so glad I don't get paid to play baseball.
Now that the ladder is done, we moved on to some glute activation, which I thought would be easy.
Stay low, stay low. There you go, eyes up, eyes up. Same thing going backwards. That's it. Try not to waddle. Step, not waddle.
Hey, come on, man. Don't tell me I'm waddling.
Pace in the field over here. Sideways. Keep those feet pointed forward. 10 right, 10 left. Again, try to keep those shoulders even. No waddling left and right.
What is this part called? It's burning right now. Is it burning for you guys or no?
Not. More ass.
More ass? Yeah. I'm not doing it right there.
What's burning?
Right here. What is that?
That's part of your ass. Yeah. That's part of.
My ass is burning, bro.
All right, 10 squats, 10 squats. All right, once you get your 10 squats, you can take those bands off. Hey, we got about like 3 more things in the warm-up.
Bro, we're still warming up?
We're still warming up, bro.
Dude, I thought we were no main exercises right now.
Who did your cleats?
Custom cleats.
Who does yours? Got 3?
You got go 3, yeah.
We're going A skip to the orange cones, and then jog it out to the green. A skips, get those knees up, toes pointed up. There you go, keep those toes pointed up too. There you go. Good, jog it out to the green.
After not playing professional baseball for a decade, it reminded me that
I don't want to be a big leaguer. This is what it takes to be a big leaguer. I don't want to be a big leaguer.
So now we're going fast leg all the way to the green. So remember, left leg stays dead. We're going to drive that right knee up. That heel is tucked in underneath the butt, and then snaps through. Snap, snap.
after coach showed us how to do the last warm-up drill, I thought it'd be easy. Turns out, I didn't have any idea what I was doing.
Is that it?
No, not even close.
Like, you gotta just say
So
that.
these are like
So we're
called
here?
kind of like
That's
bicycle
not-
turnovers. This is actually something that's inside my sprinting program, completely for free, by the way. Go to my website, you'll be able to download my free sprinting program. Yeah, so bicycle turnovers are basically what they're doing right now, and it's single leg at a time, and you're basically turning over, pretending like you're sprinting with one leg, while the other leg kind of stays dead.
No, just here and then snap. Don't jump. Keep your left foot on the ground. Just do this. Like you're wiping gum off your shoe. Yeah, like that.
Okay.
Like that. That's it. Yeah.
Do that?
Just do that. Just one leg.
That's
just
what
one
all of
leg.
my students
My
look
brain's
like the
not
very
functioning.
first time.
That was us for the first week.
Last one, alternating. All right, so we'll go right leg, left leg, right leg, left leg.
Look at this.
There you go. Nice breaks.
I can't do this one.
How do you think you're doing? Coordination,
I
honestly.
think I'm doing okay.
It's not that hard.
I don't know.
Now that the warm-up is done, I had water out of a can like big leaguers. And it's time for the tempo runs.
Once you get past the orange, really start to stride out, right? There you go. Good. Walking back, walking back. Once you get past that cone, it looks like we're reaching, but we're not. We're extending backwards. That's what's creating that separation. Yeah, extend backwards.
Don't laugh at me.
Don't think about moving forward. Think about moving the ground backwards. Yeah, exactly. Short and quick, 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 quick. Start to build it. Snap, down and back, snap, snap. Good.
Is this gonna help my 60 time or what?
Yeah,
Great.
for sure. What is your 60 time?
My best ever is actually 7.4. Not terrible. How about you?
Maybe 6'7"?
6'7"? 6'7"? 6'5"? Damn.
After seeing a fellow Unk, Jason Hayward, crushing this workout, made me think maybe I can do this too.
Build, and then start to build. Full high knee. There you go. Quick with the arms, quick with the arms. Stay tall, stay long. Get those knees up. There you go, Eric.
I'm basically over this warm-up. How much more do we have?
So we got our tempo runs. We got 6 sets today, and we're done. So remember, first 20 yards, we're about 75%. The next 20 yards, we're about 85, 90%. And then that last 20 yards, whatever you feel good with. Last green cone is where you finish. Now start to pick it up. Pick up those knees, pick up those knees. Let the arms whip, let the arms whip. Let's go. Walk it back, walk it back.
Does the walk back count as 2 or no?
No, the walk back does not count as 2.
That's tough. I've never ran more in a day than right now.
Stand up, Torque. Stand up, stand up, stand up. There you go. Get those hips forward. Nice breaks.
The fact that I could keep up with you with a camera is tough.
Sim, when's the last time you ran?
Dude, I don't do this, man.
Fat camp.
Bench press. My workout literally wake up and bench press. Max out, I'm done. Greg, what do you think so far? Am I surviving so far or what?
Yeah, you're good so
I'm doing
far.
all right.
You're doing
I'm
fine.
not dying yet. I'm not throwing up yet.
Nope.
I mean, I'm in shape.
Yeah, you look good shape.
You look very like, yeah, you look good.
Yeah, he looks fine.
Yeah, yes. Let's do it. Who's gonna go now for me or Jason?
After seeing D Hill take a head start, I thought I'll do the same to see if I could beat him.
There you go, good shit. That's it, pick him up, pick him up. Swing the arms faster now, swing the arms faster.
Why is he so bad? Bro, I told you not to make me look bad on my video. You make me look bad, bro. Is that it?
You did it. There you go, catch your air. We're done with workout number 1.
Yes. I don't like the number 1 part, but I like that. I got that.
You gotta get in there and lift now.
After the conditioning portion, I asked coach how I was doing so far.
So far, so good. Here's the deal,
The
right?
guy told me even the first week, well, he struggled.
Yeah. Like anytime you haven't been running, the first time that you come out here and run is gonna be a struggle. So you're gonna be gasping for air. Yeah.
Do you think you're showing them what you have?
Honestly, I haven't hit any cardio or conditioning. For that, I thought I kept up with them. I think the guys are impressed.
You're good.
So,
How are you?
how did I do so far, you think?
Good.
It's all right?
Yeah.
Not bad,
He's
right?
been good. He's been good.
Yeah? Okay. What are we doing next? We're lifting, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Today was like the Thursday top end speed. It's the easiest day running.
That's what I heard. That's a problem. Yeah. All right, now we're lifting now?
Yeah, you're good.
All right.
Now that we're done with conditioning, it's time to go to the MLB workout at their state-of-the-art gym, Nemesis Baseball.
All right, Chris, what we got for today?
All right, so today's gonna be a full body day for you. We've got 4 blocks, right? We got an A, B, C, D.
Coach has prepared a workout for all the MLB players, and I'll be going through 4 blocks with them. Block 1 is reverse lunge, block 2, barbell hip thrust, block 3 is Nordic hamstring curls, and block 4, sleds. And all these blocks will be supersets, which means I might die.
Let's ride, baby, let's ride. All right, what we doing?
Coach showed me how to do every exercise, which was great, but I feel like he's forgetting that I'm a big leaguer.
Lightweight, baby.
There you go.
How many?
Let's just get 3 on each leg. Good work.
What's a good speed here? What's a good speed here?
So once we turn this on, we want to be at about 0.5.
0.5?
Yeah.
Let's go 0.6 now. 0.9.
Good. Perfect. All right, we're walking in. Good. All right, feel good with that?
Yeah, that's
all right.
great.
Let's put a little bit of weight on there.
Oh, we're gonna put more weight on there. Okay. What are we doing, 25?
Yeah, let's throw 25 on there.
You're gonna be lifting the house today.
Let's go, man.
1.1's fast.
1.1's not bad, right?
That's great.
Hey, so I went to Penn State, did a video there. Their strength guys, the football guys. They tested my eccentric. What is it?
Concentric impulse.
Yes, something impulse. I have a number of an NFL lineman. That means I'm a unit.
Yeah.
Let's get huge, baby.
Let's go, baby.
Let's get huge today, boys.
You're not telling them everything.
Shut up, dude. Okay, dude. I also set a all-time weight record in the gym.
All-time weight record.
300 pounds.
Have you considered being an NFL lineman?
I mean, video idea. I mean, Bregman just gave us a great video idea.
Subscribe to the channel if you want to see me try being an NFL player for 24 hours next.
So now we're gonna pair that with a plyo. So I'm gonna have you do a drop. Normally we'll do like a skater lunge. So all I want you to do is drop and then get into that position as quickly as you can. Okay? Let's get 3. 3.
Oh. Wow, this is hard.
It's a good thing you signed that waiver.
Dude.
So normally we would go from that box, but we're gonna start from here. That's right.
Oh my, did you hear that? They jumped from here.
And just like that, I was reminded that I am very heavy. And if I'm going to survive the rest of the blocks, I'm going to have to lock in.
Stick. There you go. Yeah, yeah. Well, I want you to hold. So once you...
Thanks, Gary. I appreciate it.
When you get here, hold this for like 2 seconds.
2 seconds,
Yeah.
okay. It's just a lot of weight, you know?
I get it. I get it. There you go. That's better. That's much better.
Dude, my
Much better.
That one. Yeah.
Now we're here, TRXY.
Oh
All right, so you got a 5-second each stretch. So we're gonna start here, letter Y, and then we're gonna come down over 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1, and then we're all the way back up. All right, here we go.
Dude, I'm there, bro.
Hey, it's Timon and Pumbaa.
Is that what it is?
All right, stand up. Start up here. Start up here first. Yeah, that's it. Elbows locked out. Elbows locked out. Chin up a little bit. Good. Bring it down slow. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now pull yourself back up.
Time out. How many reps am I doing?
5 reps.
Oh my God.
There's no way I'm doing 5. Are you? Dude, look at this. What an athlete.
Got a lot less body to
Gary, you can't say. Okay, too. That's Gary's fault. That's.
Now you gotta pull yourself back up too now.
Okay.
All right. Arms up a little bit. Up, higher. That's it. Yep. Now pull yourself back up into that Y.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
I can't do it. What is that?
This is for your
so hard?
shoulders. This is for your shoulders. Yeah.
Bro, I'm cooked, bro. Save me. Are you doing this too? All right, let me see it. Let's see a big leaguer do this.
Now nice and slow. So now he's stepping in a little bit. The further you step in, the harder it becomes.
He's making it harder.
This is Spencer Torkelson, and I think it's pretty clear why he was the #1 overall pick in the draft, and I was the 828th.
All right, we're gonna keep the weight the same because we got a couple more sets, right? And we still got a lot more after this, so I don't want to kill you now. I don't want to kill you right now.
Basically, Coach Chris was lying here, and he did end up killing me. Reverse lunge is my least favorite exercise in the gym besides cardio. But the way they had the block set up, it turned into cardio. Every set of reverse lunge got heavier, and I could tell I'm in trouble.
I'm gonna throw.
Drive, push. Come on, let's go. Last one, let's go, E. Come on, push it. There we go. Good job.
Come on.
All right, we got a couple reps there. We fell down into a 0.26.
I need to make sure my numbers stop going down so fast, so let's move on to a lift that I should be good at.
So the next block is gonna be a hip thrust.
Okay.
All right, so take a look at how D-Hill's set up over here. You're gonna be sitting down, shoulders up on there. I'll put that behind.
All right, hey, let me see it. Let me see it. What is it? Hey, there's a big leaguer right here. Look
That's
at
what
that.
that's supposed to look like. All right, so we're gonna go
Slow
5
down.
sets, slow down, drive it up.
Oh,
Yep.
look at that hip. Look at that hip mobility.
Hip extension.
Is that what it takes to be a big leaguer or what?
That's what it takes.
All right, let me show you big league hip mobility.
All right, here we go. Head on your lap. Good. All right, I'm gonna roll this over. Here it comes.
Oh God, dude. Dude, my is here. Do I like lift it up?
This is not gonna roll on you. Bring your feet in a little bit. Now bridge your hips up all the way. Yeah.
Oh,
higher,
yeah, put it
higher.
like that?
Yeah. Bring your feet in a little bit. Yeah, that's where we want to be.
Oh,
Okay,
my
so we'll
God,
place this. Here we go.
What's his
All right,
name?
grab it, hold it.
Okay.
That trainer.
Now
That
bring it
trainer I
in.
think was with the Padres. I don't know. I don't remember his name, but I think he was with the rehab. Looks familiar. I don't know why.
Bring it down slow. 3, 2, 1. Hips up. That's 1. 2 more. That's too fast. No. That's not it at all.
No? Okay.
Not even close. All right, we're back over to the turf. Come on.
All right, should we add some weight?
No.
So we're just gonna do a skater, okay? So I want you here, you're gonna hop on one leg, out, skater, hop, skater, hop, skater. All right, out and back is 1, let's get 3.
So hop.
Hop, push off, good, yeah. Push off, good.
Quicker.
Oh my, dude, my ass is on fire.
That's what we're doing. So that over there is for hip extension. Okay. That's gonna target your glutes.
Today's targeting all glutes?
Everything.
Is that why all the big leaders have big asses? Is that why? All right, what are we doing next?
After the skaters, I finally get to do my favorite exercise, bench press.
I'm gonna put you down here, feet off the ground.
Oh, feet off the ground.
Knees bent 90 degrees, coming down nice and slow, and then punch it up.
Coach showed me how to do this so-called bench press, but how hard can it be, right?
Good. Yep. That's exactly why you engage your core.
Core.
Yeah, that's actually right.
That takes more core than anything.
That's it.
That's why you signed the liability.
Yeah. So let's do it again, right? So now, bring it down slow, punch it up. Okay. All right, here we go. Yeah, keep your feet on the bench for right now. Abs engaged, slow, punch it up. That's it. Good.
Give me the hundos.
Good, let's switch it. There you go. Down slow, yep.
It's balance, huh?
Balance, core engaged. Good. I got you.
Why are we not doing barbell bench? That's my game, Chris.
There you go, keep your feet down. Keep your feet on the bench, yep.
I'm trying, but my core's not strong enough.
There we go. Here we go, we're good.
Is my foot supposed to come up like that?
No.
No, okay.
We're good.
That was pretty good, though.
Thank you, appreciate it. Cute weight, though. Cute, okay, dude. He goes, that's cute weight, though. What an asshole, who does that? Did you grab the 70s, 275s? I'll come back to that.
We're going 75s or maybe 80s on the next day. That was pretty low.
What's the record here? 1 rep max. Hundos?
Yeah, I mean, 100 is all we got for right now.
Chris, today, I gotta do one good thing, which is set a facility record, the gym record. We'll hit the hundreds after this. Let's go.
Okay, all right. Hey, we're here. Where are you going? Where are you going?
Chris, I don't want to do this, man.
Coach keeps on adding weight to every exercise, which is starting to become a problem because all I care about in this block is setting the record for bench press. But all of these other lifts might make it hard.
All right, again, so down slow. Keep your feet on the ground now. Go ahead and put your feet on the ground. Down slow. Punch it up. Good.
Oh, let's set the record, baby.
And just when I thought things were starting to go better, this happens.
Yeah, what are you doing? Is that legal? Hey, man, you just tickled me on the mid-rep? I just got tickled by a big leaguer mid-rep on bench press. 2 more reps?
No, that doesn't count. You got 3 reps. Let's go. 1, 2. Keep your feet down. 3. Good. Relax.
What's Spencer at? Do you see that? That's 85, bro. You're sucking with 75s. I'm gonna throw up. Definitely the hardest workout I've ever done in my life. There's like no break. Do big leaguers not take breaks? They just recover on their own? What is this?
After a quick break, Coach wanted me to up the weight a little bit.
I'm not doing that, let me tell you that much.
Let's go. You can do it.
Bro.
We're in.
That's easy weight. That's
double the
easy
amount.
for you.
All right, let's go.
There's like double the amount of weight.
There you go. Nice and slow. Oh, there you go. 2 more. Come on. Last one.
Oh, I'm good.
All right, roll it.
I'm cramping everywhere. Do we not take breaks here?
That was your break right there.
That's my break.
Let's go.
After my so-called break, I finish up with skaters. But all I could think about was breaking the bench record.
Set this record, baby. Chris, after I set this, I want my name on the board somewhere, all right? Hundos, are you ready?
All right, keep your feet on the ground. Okay. Yep. Press your feet into the ground.
Yep, ready?
Yep. 1, 2, 3. Good work. Nice. Good job.
Light weight. Big leaguers, watch and learn.
There you go. Keep your feet down. Keep your feet down.
My feet keeps coming out.
Oh, that left arm is good. Come on. Last one. Good job.
Bro, this is a serious workout, bro.
This is the easiest day.
He keeps saying it's the easiest day. It bothers me. It bothers me like it's the easiest day. Thanks, guys. I'm dying. Can I have some water? Can I drink water?
Go get some water. Go get some water. Yeah.
How do you think he's doing so far?
You know, he's actually doing a lot better than I thought that he would. My big thing is I don't want him hurting himself here today trying to prove something, but it's not the prettiest thing that I've ever seen, but it's not the ugliest.
Mac, tell him today is the easiest
Can
day.
we not say that? Like, the big leaguers have said that like 20 times. Oh, it's the easiest day.
Since we used to have sleds to finish on this
Dude,
day.
I'm not doing that.
You know what?
What, are we doing sleds here?
Yeah.
After finishing block 2, all I could think about was how am I gonna survive till the end of the workout? Because if I survive to the end, I have a little surprise for these big leaguers when we hit. But let's move on to block 3.
Come on, let's go to the Nordic. Let's go to the Nordic, yeah.
Oh, this right here? I hate that there's a separate machine for this, and everyone's like pointing at it, like it's like a disease or something, you know?
This water's good though, huh?
It's delicious. Cheers. Hey, elevate. Let's elevate here.
This is the hardest thing
the
for
hardest
me
one?
too, yeah.
Oh my, I'm very nervous about this. Everyone I talk to is like, maybe doesn't know this is the one. We're about to do it. I'm gonna die. Oh, you tie that on the ankle.
They warm up with our weight.
Isolates your hamstring so much.
For my first round of Nordics, I got to watch the MLB All-Star do it, and he was making it look easy. So I thought maybe this won't be so hard after all.
So let's get in here. So you're gonna kneel down right here.
Richie, if I die, you can keep my YouTube channel, all right? Let's go. Oh, it's all soft.
What we're working on here is hamstring strength and symmetry. The lower the number, the more symmetrical my legs are. The higher the number, the worse it is.
All right, ready? Yep. Nice and slow. Here you go. Come on, hips forward, hips forward, hips forward. That's it.
Help me, Chris.
I thought we were gonna start the exercise.
Me, bro.
You didn't even start the exercise yet.
300 pounds, Chris. I'm gonna be ready.
I thought that you were gonna at least like give me something.
You are at a slight disadvantage.
Dude, that's just not fair.
I think it's out in Arizona.
Come on.
Yeah.
Hold it.
Looks sick.
Chris, you gotta hold me, bro.
Numbers actually not bad.
Numbers good? Let's go, baby. You said numbers good. Okay. Is it big league numbers or minor league numbers?
Last one. Here we go. Come on. Let's go.
I'm gonna hold it then.
Hips forward, hips forward.
Let me go. I got
Pull.
Hips forward.
I don't know where it's at, but
Let's drop what's high.
That's legit, actually.
Let's go.
After 4 hours with these guys, I finally felt my first bit of success, which gave me the confidence to try to break the facility record for this as well.
Your numbers were legit.
Dude, big leagues, baby. Let's go.
Kettlebell walk.
Sam, just think. You're about 10 minutes away from a smoothie.
Dude, let's earn that smoothie, baby. Let me earn that smoothie today. Which one?
Grab the 16s.
16?
After Alex reminded me that when all the athletes finish here, they get a smoothie, provided by their world-class nutritionist. That gave me all the confidence I needed to survive the rest of this workout.
All right, 600 is the number.
600? I just gotta pull hard with my hammies, right?
That's it. It's like you want to try to pull yourself back upwards.
Okay.
that probably makes sense.
600, come on.
Pull.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
Oh my God.
Let's go!
D-Hill, 770 at like 2%. Oh my God.
Get me out of this. 755.
That's legit.
Chalk it up.
That's legit.
Can you put my name up there above Tiger Woods, please? That'd be great.
Hey, so you wanted a record today. You set the record. That's it, baby. You did it.
Best hammies in the league, baby. Let's go.
After that last set of Nordic curls, I think the pros were very impressed with my strength and symmetry. But all we have left is one block, then I earned that smoothie.
We got one more block.
I'm walking like this for a week.
Yeah, you're gonna be walking funny for a little while. I'm not gonna lie to you. So we're sitting right here. All you're gonna do is just push into the pad. You're gonna hold that for 30 seconds. So you're gonna just push as hard as you can.
Okay.
Hold it for 30 seconds. All right, ready? And go. Push hard as you can. Hard. Good, that's it. Good. Stand up and breathe, bro. No, you keep pushing. You keep pushing, but breathe. Relax your face. 10 seconds. Push your foot to the ground. It should be your calf. That's where we should be feeling it.
Yep, it's feeling it.
3, 2, 1. Good. All right, we gotta do the other leg. Let's go. And go. Push. Hard. Sit up tall. Breathe. That's it. Push through the toes, through the ball of your foot. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good work. All right, we got power row. You'll like this one. You'll be good at this one.
Dude, how much weight is that? That's like 300 pounds.
So you want to use your legs too. Pull.
Got it.
Yeah. Use your legs. Squat. Sit into it. Sit in. Sit. That's it. Yeah. There you go. Pull it. There you go. That's it. Come on. That's it. Pull. Come on. Let's go. What are you doing?
My legs.
You gotta go.
Chris,
one more.
my
Push.
quads are burning.
One more. Don't
Dude, my
stop.
calf-
Don't stop with one more left. You're good.
Coach Chris has helped me through this workout and shown me what it's like to be an MLB player. But with my final set of rows, he had one final surprise for me.
All right, let's go. Come on. Let's go.
Chris.
Come on, let's go. Finish this workout. Let's go. Come on, finish. Come on. Let's go. Get your ass up. Let's go. Finish.
You're heavy.
Let's go.
Hey, get him on the Texas kid. Get this guy on the Texas kid.
Let's go. 5 yards. Come on. Use your legs. Use your legs. We did it.
Workout completed, baby. Let's go ahead. Chris, I love you. I hate you, but I love you.
After pulling Chris across the gym, it is now time to hit. I'll be doing everything that the pros will be doing in their routine, but coming up, I have a surprise to make this a little more fun.
And before I go hit with Bregman, I'm gonna warm up with max BP so that I don't embarrass myself. All right, first up, we have 50 miles per hour. Ooh! Next up, 60. Ooh! Next up, we have 70. Ooh! I got it. All right, next, 80. Oh! That's disgusting. Ooh! On to 90. Ooh! Ooh! And lastly, we have 100. That doesn't matter! Just like that, I'm ready. And now, let's beat Bregman. All right, what are we doing for hitting today?
We got oppo angle machine. It's going to be shooting in from about just second base. It's gonna be shooting in on you like a sinker, just trying to get it in the air to the pull side.
Pull side tanks though, we love those. All right, so let's get after it. And after that, we're gonna do a little quick challenge. Are you down with that?
Perfect.
All right, let's ride. Just líneas. So is that what we want to do, like líneas? We don't want to hit tanks, right?
Yeah, I want this over, yeah.
You want tanks, I like this.
I don't want that swing.
You don't want that one? Okay, all right. Confirmed information. Big leaguers also like hitting tanks. Now you guys know. Yeah, we like that. That's what you want, yes? All right. Looks kind of firm too, yeah? To me, anything above 45 is firm, so I don't... Is that what I'm trying to do? Or
Yes.
You guys said pull side tanks, all right?
Yeah.
Let me give it to you. Let me connect one. It's hard. Okay. Why is it so high? Is that me or?
Stay behind it a little bit more.
Oh! We love those, boys. I told you I'll connect one.
That was behind
That's
it.
what it is. That's what it is. Okay. See? Big, 1 cue from a big league. I'm hitting tanks. See ya. Do I want to keep it center like that though, or more left?
Well, it's not in enough right now. Will you move it in a little bit more?
Oh yeah, that's inside. Let's go. I like it. Pull side tanks. See ya.
Yep.
Is that what we want?
That's exactly what
Is that what we want after a home run?
Ah! I'm done.
I love that.
Wow, that's really hard. Good luck.
What if we D-Hill hit a pull side tank?
You're bad. Just flicking hands at 89.
How do you normally train here?
I usually swing as hard as possible every time. They don't do that here. They actually work on their swing. But I'm getting better though. They gave me a couple tips already. Spencer, what do you see on my swing? Is there anything that you see? One thing you would like fix this?
I mean, your bat is pretty tipped up here.
Like before?
On this way.
Okay. What does that mean? Does that mean I'm gonna dip?
Well, it's just a lot of time that you're gonna have to. You just got to get it going so much sooner.
All right, we got a tip, so we're gonna go a little less.
That is
So I
true,
guess I'm doing
like,
this. I'll be more here.
That bat
Try it out.
tilt
We'll
is
get
just
back-
going to create
this.
more
I can still low though.
length.
Yes?
Oh yeah, low that way.
Always want that.
when it
But don't
tips
go
up-
here.
Yeah, that far.
So it's like here.
Yeah. Okay. But I mean, 102 in the air to the pull side is
that place.
that place.
Why are you using wood?
Let me get this. Yeah, what am I trying to be a big leaguer here? Dude, let me press some numbers. Yeah, we like that. Training so far has been, even for them, it's been very difficult.
The pull side tanks. That's
Pull side tanks, baby.
Let me see one. Oh my God, that is in. Nice. Perfect.
Oh! Yeah. All right, have you guys seen this bat? Big leaguers, you guys probably not used to this bat?
What is it?
Drive 5. This is gonna be illegal for you guys, but legal for me. Let me show you some numbers.
Legal for me.
I'm on 110. Okay, that's way inside. A little better though, I'm keeping it like right here.
Let's see.
That's way out in front. Ow, dude! That's way inside, 69. Nice. Ooh, that was a 1. See ya! We love that.
Torque, take a few of this.
Oh my God! Yes, went from like 92
I don't know if
to
you guys can
103
tell,
in
they're
one
using
swing.
the LSU
He like
baseball field.
jammed at 103.
Because Bregman went to LSU.
I'm telling you, those with real balls, those are way harder. Oh my God! I said he likes it, he smirked and he'll get 430. That's all right, that's all right. Trust me, I don't hit those things. 91 and 41 launch is crazy. Dude, we got big leaguers swinging the drop 5. This is amazing. This is my dream. Every big leaguer
This is
swinging
my
an illegal bat. I want to do, you guys want to do a challenge or something? Let's do it. All right, we're doing a quick EV challenge with all the big leaguers. They're swinging the drop 5. Let's see who can put it the highest. All right, what, 5 swings? Are you guys down with that? 5 swings?
I'm down.
5 swings, that's it. No more. Oh my God. 111, 460. Just dead center. I love that. Oh my God! Back to back 111. Oh! Oh my God! 114.5. Yeah, this is why big leaguers don't swing these, because you'll be dead.
Dangerous.
Just slightly off time.
He completely missed it.
Oh, one more.
That's not the rule. Come on, now 5 swings, that's the rule. All right, 114.5 by Bregman is number to beat. My hit 125. Note.
112.
The 120 at 40 launch is pretty incredible now. Oh my. Also hit a lot of those foul tanks. Get the head out, boys, get the head out. All right, 114, I got 3 swings left. Doesn't count, didn't read, doesn't count.
Oh, now that's
No, that's the rule.
It is a rule. It is
It's
a
a cage rule, guys. If it doesn't read, it doesn't count, okay? I'm so in front right now. I'm trying to beat it. Okay, 114. Let's go! Hell yeah, 115.9. See ya. See ya, boys. Hey, 490. Derek, look. Let's see what you got, baby. Let's go. 492. Sign me to the big leagues. Come on now. I only sign 1-day contract though. I don't do a full season. It's too much cardio. Dude, taking? What are we doing? Bring the bat. Yeah, you're dialed, baby. You're dialed. Dialed at 70. 2 swings in. You got 3 left. Oh, you missed that. On 2 swings. You guys doing big league kicks in the cage. What are we doing? Swing the bat. Oh, end the bat. Is that end of the bat? I thought it was the end of the bat. Come on, last one.
That's wild.
I've never seen that. I've actually never seen 120. HitTrax only reads like 120. He broke HitTrax. What about 120.3? There's no one beating that. That's crazy. Let's go, baby. All right, Smith, come on, baby. I love everyone's taking now. That's. Dude, that doesn't count. Hey, that doesn't count. Per rules, that does not count. No read. That counts. Dude, he's like this.
I want to see him just do a normal swing and hit one, because I bet you it's 120.
Back-to-back 70. That's not bad. That's good bear control right there. Oh my God. I think he got jammed on that. Dude, he got jammed. 115. Oh, he wanted that. He did a leg kick on that. Last one. Oh, not bad. I'm better than you. Good game, thank you. He's like, congratulations, appreciate it. All right, Richie, 130. 113. Oh, come on. No read, doesn't count. Or are we hitting ground balls? You gotta hit tanks, you gotta drop 5s. I like that swing.
Oh my God.
Oh! 492! Oh my God, he goes, damn it! That sound was crazy. You guys heard that sound, right? That's when the bat is like at the end of his life. Dude.
Is that supposed to be there?
No. I don't think so. 130, Richie, come on. Break the internet, come on.
113.
113, the TrackMan's not reading. I think he's hitting it too hard. Oh my God! Dude, it's not reading on TrackMan, dude.
119.
Dude. Oh my God, that sound, dude.
Can you not try and muscle up? Just take your normal swing?
I got jammed, Come on, 2 swings, that one red. That one red, well, you have to go to that one red. Come on.
That thing's slow then.
So time out, 99, this is 104.
What was my 119?
It's probably 124.
Instead of 105. Oh! That one red, 105. Try to hit low seed. Last one. Oh my God! Derek, it's a break, man! Oh my God!
This thing's completely dead.
It feels bouncy, right?
It feels like, yeah, it's gone.
Oh my God, that sound!
It sounds like a pillow.
That sounds so awesome! I think that bat is done. The bat is done. That's it. If you enjoyed the video, like, subscribe, and also, Bregman, can you tell the people where the people can follow you on YouTube, please?
Yeah, go to my channel. Please like, subscribe, follow. We're going to be doing more content together.
More content coming soon. Also, shout out to Nemesis for making this video happen. Comment down below which big league are next.
Because I'm
one
actually
app,
curious.
one platform.
I haven't seen Bregman's YouTube content, but it's cool that he's doing it, because one thing that I think all baseball players need to do is just more content. More content, just all the way through.
What up, y'all? We got a crazy day today. We're in Louisiana. We're hitting 3 supermarkets. We're going to Marucci to do some bat testing. We got all the new products about to enter into Louisiana. A little swamp sauce down here in the swamp. So we got some cool stuff headed into Louisiana. We're super excited. Going to meet with about 3 supermarkets today. It's go time. It is go time here in Louisiana. We're excited. About to have everything statewide by the end of this year. So Louisiana launch coming soon. Let's go. What do you got on this?
Color or the bat itself?
Bat itself.
I think the model's my favorite one.
Really?
Just in terms of like the stuff we're learning.
Yeah.
I think it's probably the best one in terms of like.
This is the first one you gave me.
Just like,
Since I was in pro ball.
Barrel, thick midsection, thicker handle.
Haven't changed shit.
So like anytime someone's trying to like optimize the launch or get launch up, put them at
a call real quick. Just because I'm gonna mute myself so you guys can watch.
Damn, I'm swinging a big boy bat right now in practice, hitting missiles.
Yeah, that's 1.4. We're probably close to an ounce from the.
Well, I got this bat. Before the shit. It was before the home run derby in no, it was Players Weekend in 2019. Yeah. It's authenticated.
That's a Players Weekend paint job. Right?
It's authenticated, so I don't know.
What's the logo on there?
My New Mexico State flag.
Okay,
yeah.
I thought it was New Mexico.
Yeah. Hey, and also I was mechanically worse, so that's why I was swinging more. So like in game. So like when I loaded, I would go like this. I would sync with my load, and it would move my head, and I'd press and jump forward and spin. So like now I'm like staying tall on the load.
In terms of weight, went up about half an ounce.
What does that mean?
BPI. So BPI is balance point index, and it's basically telling you 1 to 100 how difficult is the bat to swing. MLB average is like around 80, 82. Like if you're taking all the orders that are out there, around 80, 82. But it's not, it's not good or bad. So it's just more of like what matches the way you move in your body and all that, and what's going to help get you the best exit velocity and find this part as much as possible.
So would this get me good exit velo?
What's that?
This will get me the best exit velo?
We'll find out.
Oh, okay, great.
Yeah. I was like, we don't know yet. Okay. But that's why you're here.
Let's do it.
Yeah. Just relax your arms straight down. Just stand somewhere. Let's see. We got 91. And then wingspan, so stretch your arms out as far as you can. Get hands and everything. 176.
That's almost swingman in the NBA wingspan right there.
Swing. Yeah, had like 50, close to 60 people in the past couple of years, and on average they gain from one year to the other 0.70 WAR, which is about $4 to $6 million. So if you want to add that value in life, it's up to you. Squeeze that as hard as you can. Try to break it down or competition wherever you want. Try to everything we got. Records I think like 86 kilos.
Let me do lefty again.
See, that's called motivation. This one will definitely be lower. This is gonna be one.
You're about to do a chest test right now? Hey, you gotta reset that.
Yeah, what we got?
I gotta go left hand first. So we're about to do some bat testing here at Marucci. We're taking down a bunch of numbers on like the weights of my bats, the length, basically how the weight's distributed on the bat to basically see how we can maximize exit velo. We're gonna do some testing in here off the machine. We've got Rapsodo set up so we can see the flight of the ball, the exit velo, all that kind of stuff. And we're about to do that here in a second. Gotta warm up first though because we had a long drop into Bad River. So one of the really cool things about Marucci, bat testing that they have going on here, is that they have data from a ton of MLB players. They've done a ton of research, ton of studies. So today we kind of get to compare and see which areas we need to improve. And they're very innovative. So we're trying to not leave any stones uncovered. We want to try and find everything that'll help us. It'll be pretty cool. This will be the first time I'm doing this, so definitely a learning experience. See what we want to use, see what we don't, and come on.
Guys, if you're still balding in 2026, what are you doing? There's an easy solution. It doesn't cost tens of thousands of dollars. It doesn't involve surgery or weird shampoos. It's a once-a-day chew through Hims. Finasteride and minoxidil, chew ingredients.
All right, we're back.
So a little hint, don't try to sit up first with your body. Ball's ain't gonna go anywhere. You're basically just throwing it from down there. So go like 50% first one. Okay? And now we've got one more warm up, so whatever percentage you want to go at, and then we'll go free throws for distance. Okay, so this is your furthest one. That hard is, you got 3 shots to throw further. If you throw further, you get an extra throw.
Come on, Brad. Yeah!
Okay?
Yeah! Another throw. Come on, Brad.
That was my best one though.
So we'll spread this book. Last one.
Pretty good.
Right, 22 on top. That's right where it is.
Block.
Last one. Further to me, another card.
Huh?
Further to me, another card. So we'll have right there. Consistent.
First swing off the fucking bat, just miss it. What's wrong with him?
Would you have straight left?
That's straight topspin. Never been worse. Here you go. I hit 90.
Yeah, on that top right screen. So you see how move your right foot around? Yeah, so move the right foot around. See how that color's changing?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so that's where, that's all the data right there.
Is there anything that changing a bat, or anything you could do to have better bat ball performance?
Okay.
If you and Michael were looking through there, what would that be? Increase in exit velocity? Okay.
Probably.
Exit velocity,
It's
yeah.
like, here's one of the top 10 and watch to get started.
Life bucket? Was that? This game was 78?
Yeah. I got days. Preferably right now, because it'll move around using the machine. That's perfect. Okay. And just let me know when you feel good off the machine, we'll get started.
I don't know if I was muted right there, but I was talking about like the force plate and things like that. That's what they were doing.
Let me know if there's anything I can do to help with the timing of the machine. You good?
Yeah.
It's the worst. It's the worst I've swung it.
So after each hit, when you just feel it's like a 1 out of 10. Like one, oh my god, I hate that, man, that's freaking awesome. Totally subjective, just whatever it means to you.
Sounds great.
All right.
Zero. My bat slipped out of my hand. I'm late as fuck.
What was that one?
2. 1. 5.
All good?
5. 6.
We have got to the point where literally anybody can build a fully working app without knowing how to code. This is Base 44. This is a first look at the current industry-leading AI app builder, and you wouldn't believe the kind of
I think this one's fresh finish, so spray it and stick.
7. 9. 6. 6. 7. Sounds good. I like this.
Better than yours?
I'm not sure about that. Probably the same.
Hold on to it for right now. Okay.
That felt good, but I didn't hit that good. 5.
Oh, more.
Yep, I'll put down a little bit ahead of this one right now, just for the state of my hands. And
Yeah.
they're about the same.
What was the one you were on the front?
Yeah.
So bat 7?
Bat 7.
So this is the same BPI as your bat.
Okay.
Gamer.
What do you got there? Felt good. So just missed the center, but it felt good. 7. Felt good. 8. Ooh. Ready!
Good question for you. This is just straight up curiosity from me. You know, like the BPI between that and your bat is matching. Do you feel like they were pretty close to the same in terms of how they move and stuff?
Similar. Felt like that one's a little longer.
Yeah, which it is, for sure.
Yeah. Cool. I got more extra feel out of that one.
Well, that's the whole thing is like, well, we can build a longer bat that's going to swing lighter. You're going to get added speed from that length.
What about the control?
Yeah, so I expect you're going to have the same level of control with that as you would with yours. With that design in the 33.5, I would expect to see actually a little bit more control.
With the 34?
With the 33.5 of that design because it's a lower BPI.
So this one?
The first one, yeah, that's right. This recommendation right here for performance, this would be, think of this like a Wolverine. Okay. Right? And so that bat that you got in your hands, performing 11% better than any other bat. Still, you know, it's up there hanging out within 2%. It's knocked out a little bit more exit velo with bat 7. So here's the deal with it, right? It's like, as we take the mass out of here and we add this on here, for every 1/10 of an inch, we can move that center of mass closer to your hands. You just get more and more and more and more control. You get more and more and more speed.
And this one has more control and speed.
Correct.
All right, can I get like 12 of these made?
That's a Kyle question, but yeah, I'm pretty sure he'll get it. Well, here's the way we look at it. So again, this is, you know, I'm coming from the PGA Tour world. Like, there's so much shit that goes on over the course of the season. You look at this as like a constantly evolving process. So I don't want to put words in Micah's mouth, but I think both he and I would have a very high level of confidence that this thing performs absolutely the best for you right now. Now, when you continue rehab work, you get to a point where the grip strength is even on both hands, absolutely we think it would warrant a refit. It might not change. That might still be the best for you, but we just think from like an equipment responsibility standpoint, that's what you should be doing.
Okay, I'm going to grind for the next 2 weeks on my hand and get the strength back together, and then I'll come back
Think
out
of it this
here.
way, like if this hand gets stronger, 2 things are going to happen. One is this is going to stop, especially when you go higher in that BPI or higher weight, all that stuff. The other thing is now you might be able to get to your bat and BPI with the speed you're getting with that right now. And then therefore you're getting more mass behind it, more exit velo, all those things.
So then it'd be smarter to swing my bat.
We don't know. That's why we want to retest before you go out.
It could be where you get the same level of control over the 34-inch version of that and still increase speed.
Yeah.
So you're still going to get more speed out of a 34 than a 33.5. And if we want to max out exit velo, we want that bat speed.
I want to max out exit velo without trying.
Without compromising control.
Yes.
Right.
My heart's been racing for like an hour.
So, are you going?
The hardest part for me is if you can get the deal to me in 5 minutes, it definitely gives you a better chance. But I feel a lot of pressure from them. I can't lose this opportunity, you know? I thought I was going to get a contract from you last weekend, so I got to take the opportunity that's in front of me, you know?
I understand, Shane. I understand.
When it all came down to the wire, he's like, hey, we have a deal. As I'm telling Colby, Toros texted me the contracts, and then I had both contracts in hand. I didn't know what to do. They're all over me this morning about if you don't take it now, it could potentially disappear. I'm kind of a super routine guy, but not specifically with the exact time I wake up. But when I'm home, like I have a weird thing, like if I'm packing to go somewhere, I have to clean the house first. And I start by vacuuming, and that kind of gets my juices flowing to start packing. So it's like having these small little tasks to do in the morning kind of gets my momentum going on. And then I can just kind of keep building and riding that momentum throughout the rest of the day. When I first got it, I would do 3 minutes every morning. But the last couple of years, I've realized on my big throwing days, it takes me forever to get loose already. So that doesn't necessarily help my cause. There are some mornings where I'll stay in there a little longer, but most mornings it's like maybe 30 seconds or a minute. I did 5 breaths in a hold there. Some mornings I'll do 10 breaths in a hold, but since today it's a major throwing day for me, I just did it fast.
I spy on my competitors every day over coffee. Let me show you what I do. So I use this website, similarweb.com. They have a...
I don't think I was standing there like super extra motivated. I feel like I'm already pretty motivated, but it was a cool experience. Like for me, anytime I've had a chance to go to a Major League Baseball game after playing there, it kind of just puts into perspective like what you've accomplished. You know, I try to more feel like a kid again, like looking down there watching these like idols play, and then picture myself as one of those people more than I was standing there like extremely motivated.
Good morning, Shane.
Good morning, Gabriel. How are you?
I'm doing good. Are you?
I'm doing well. Just wanted to touch base with you because I'm gonna finalize this contract today. If you guys don't have anything that you're able to put together for me, then I'm gonna have to take the opportunity that I have.
Sure.
So I just wanted to touch base with you quickly because I wasn't sure if you guys made any progress yesterday or.
Yeah. The GM asked me how much were you looking for, how much around the offer. I'm thinking that we might get you an offer before that today, so, or at least we have a chance.
Yeah.
So, do you have an estimate where should we go?
Yeah, I mean, based off the offer that I currently have, if you can get to $15,000 a month, you'll be in the ballpark. So.
Okay.
And you guys are interested in me starting, correct? Not being a reliever.
Right now, we just lost a little closer. And you have closing experience in big leagues.
Correct.
So that might be another option because you know how things change quickly.
Yeah.
Some starters rebound this week.
Yeah.
But we lost our closer. So.
Okay.
So I believe you're prepared for that. Just one inning.
Yeah.
Leverage. So I will be in touch with you. Don't do anything, please, with it. I know you have.
Yeah.
You have out of today.
Yeah, I want to try to get this done before the early afternoon so that I can start packing and figure out when I can leave, and because I have some things I have to do here before I get on a flight, you know.
Yeah, so I'll try to get you an answer before that, so
okay.
I know what
I'm headed to go work out now. I'll give you a call back after I'm done working out. It'll be probably around 11:30 or 12.
Okay. Hopefully I'll have an answer for you right then.
Okay, thank you. And winter ball is crazy because if you're not pitching well for like 2 or 3 times in a row, they'll just get rid of you. So that's why he was saying that their starters bounce back. So they started off bad, but they just had a good game. So now they're like, okay, maybe we're all right. But last week they were willing to get rid of him and put me in the starting role. So if I could go there to start, that holds the most value to me. Just because it provides the most value to teams leading into spring training because I'm stretched out, I can do anything. If you need someone in AAA just to cover innings, I can do that. If you would rather me be in the bullpen throwing 1 or 2 innings at a time, I can do that. Like, it just gives me more options. I mean, however, I haven't started consistently in a long time. The Cubs let me do it a couple years ago, but I only built up to 5 innings, and I did that twice. And then right around that time, I got caught up and down a couple times, so my throwing program got thrown off. So I never got past the 5 inning mark, but I did pitch really well when I was doing that. So I know I can do it now more than ever because all these relievers that are in the game now, they throw 100 miles an hour. I don't throw 100 miles an hour. So I don't think the velocity is as big of a problem if I'm able to prove I can get people out for an extended period of time, you know. So that's what I'm trying to do. However, it sounds like he's saying now that they would want me to be a reliever, which is fine. 1. Wow, big body today. We're about to go hammer out some Bible study, about 45 minutes or so. We do it every Wednesday morning, and then we'll be back out to hammer the workout. In range, so that once they're...
Hey, Shane, how you doing?
I'm good, brother. How are you?
Doing good, doing good. Just one question. How ready are you to really throwing games?
How ready am I to throw?
Live VPs?
No. I've been throwing in live VPs and scrimmages for 5 weeks. But
I feel good to get rostered right away.
Yes, but I need to make my decision in the next hour because the other team is pushing me hard to make a decision because they have another guy on the line. So, and I'm in a situation where I need to play, so I need a locker. I can't say no to an opportunity.
Are you fine with your team? Because I would like to tell them that if it's done, you know? Or
yeah, I need to call. The other team is calling me now, so I need to answer this. You send me the contract in the next hour, and we'll figure it out, okay?
Let me know. Don't do anything without speaking to me, please.
Yep.
Hey, Shane.
Roby, my bad, man. I was just on the phone with Gabriel when you called this time.
All good. All good. What's new?
So the news with him last night, I sent him a text message, and I said, do we have an update? And his response to me was, hey.
They've clearly been dragging their feet.
Yeah, no, for sure they've been dragging their feet, but he's calling me back now because I told him I'm about to take this offer in the next hour. So if you have something for me, send it to me. But I guess my real question is, even if I have that, they're saying that they lost their closer. That's why that they would want me now to just be the closer. So, like, I guess I'm just kind of trusting your opinion on, is it even worth waiting, or do I just take this Gigante?
Well, especially if you want the 10th start, I would take the Gigante.
Okay.
I don't know, just thinking for next year, what gives you the best chance? Probably showing some bulk innings.
Okay, so I can sign the Gigante's contract just right on the phone and just send it back to you, right?
Yep.
Okay. I'm driving right this second, but I'll pull it up and send it to you.
All right.
All right, brother.
Sounds good.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
I don't know what to do. I have enormous commitment problems. Gabriel.
Hey, Shane.
How we doing?
I just, look, I'm going to send you around 5 to 7 minutes. They are making it, the contract. So we have a deal. If you want it, we have a deal. You have my word. I mean, you have the 15K, and you have my word. I'm going to send you the contract. We're just making it.
Yeah, if you can get the deal to me in 5 minutes, it definitely gives you a better chance. But right now, I feel a lot of pressure from them, and I've been, I can't lose this opportunity, you know? I thought I was going to get a contract from you last weekend, so I got to take the opportunity that's in front of me, you know?
Shane, I understand, Shane. I understand, but this is real. I'm not bullshitting you. I'm telling you, we have a deal. I mean, we have a deal. You just have to wait for the contract to get it done. I'm not the one who does it. I was waiting for the approval, you know, of all this. I know we should have done it quicker. Well, I'm telling you, we have a deal. We have a deal. It's 100%. You're not missing anything from the other side.
Yeah.
If you want, I can send you the message from the GM and tell, hey, go ahead. So this is a deal. I'm telling you. So I'm moving them to send me the contract SAP. They're making it right now.
Okay, and
this is a deal. You can be sure 100% this is a deal. So you can tell the other guys, they're not gonna, the state's not gonna be the same. Romana is different, you know.
Yeah,
it's a better environment. It's a pitching environment. You put yourself in a way better position than any other team, so you can reach your goal and your purpose.
Yeah. So the one thing is the other team is going to allow me to throw multiple innings and maybe start.
Yeah. Yeah. You have a chance to throw multiple innings here. If you don't come with a defined role, you might be an hybrid here. We might use it in leverage spots. So basically, same conditions here. So I'm not telling you that you're coming as a starter from the beginning, but it's gonna be a flexible role here. So that's what I told you. Depending on the need, we might need you with the leverage innings. We might need you even to also at some point, but we might need you to go multiple innings as well.
Okay.
So it's basically the same conditions, but Romana is much better. You're getting better position. It's a pitching environment, and as I told you, the state is nowhere even close to other places. And you can talk to anyone who has come to Romana.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I've never played there, but I've been to Casa de Campo many times.
It's a Class A organization. Yeah. So we have a deal. I'm telling you, we have a deal, 100%. I just waited for the letter of agreement.
Okay.
Oh, I got it now.
Okay.
I'm sending it to you.
Okay.
Okay?
I'll call you back.
Hello. Read it. Let me know.
Okay.
Thank you.
and it just gets more complicated, doesn't it?
This is up to you, for sure. Tell me what you want. If you want any kind of update from the Gigantes on, hey, am I going to have a chance to start? All that stuff.
The hardest part for me is going into this whole thing. My perfect world scenario was playing for the Toros. And then that all goes out the window when my only opportunity is anybody else. It's like, well, I just want to play. And then now all this happened, you know? So now that's why I'm like, well, what the fuck, Shane? Do you want to just play? Go play. But I don't want to make the wrong decision here, because realistically, I just want to play. So then the question is,
necessarily a wrong decision, right? Like both teams need pitchers. That's kind of
Yo, Brandon, what's up?
Right? Yeah. I think you're going to get innings in both places. I think that the Toros need a closer. You're going to be a late inning reliever. You're not guaranteed to be a closer, but you're going to be throwing the 7th, 8th, or the 9th probably. You're probably going to throw 1 inning every time, 2 to 3 to 4 days in a row. With Gigantes, it might be like that, or you might quickly be able to say like, hey, I'm going to start. Like, I'm going to throw 4 innings this week, and they'll say, okay, it can happen.
do you know, is Gary Sanchez the catcher for the Gigantes right now?
Look.
I tried to look up the roster last night, and that's what it looked like it was, but man, was I having a difficult time figuring out if that was this year's roster or a past year's roster or what.
Fastest ball I've hit was probably like 102.
Yeah,
he is.
Based Jordan
yeah,
Hicks a little bit.
Started too. I don't know, man. I mean, it's not a huge deal either way, but
there's also a Louisville closer back in the day, 2017, that threw like 101, 102.
Yeah,
they lost their closer because they released.
Yeah, they released their closer, the Toros.
Yeah, I know that guy.
All right, final answer.
Get tax expertise without hidden fees.
Gabriel.
Hey, Shane.
Hello, sir. I just got off the phone with the agent who's been helping me out, and I've decided to go with the other team because I have a familiar catcher there, and so that will just help my transition to come pitch. I pitched to him before, so it kind of just sets me up for a better opportunity to pitch well. But I appreciate your efforts very much, and I really honestly wish this would have happened last week when we first talked, because I was super excited, and now I'm stressed out, and I hope I made the right decision, but thank you.
No problem, I got it. I'm just logging on the link. Which team are you calling to?
The Gigantes.
Gigantes, okay.
So,
good luck, man.
Yeah, no,
I'm telling you, it's the toughest environment for pitchers over there.
Yeah.
But you're a big leaguer.
Yeah.
So you're gonna be fine. So I understand your decision. Thanks for the opportunity.
Yeah, it was a very tough decision. I wish we could have made this happen sooner, so I didn't have to make it. But it just, for me, I pitched to Gary for 4 or 5 years, so the comfortability to be able to be on the same page with him on day one, it's just easier for me that way, you know.
Okay, I get it, man. I get it. Thanks, and best of luck.
Thank you, Gabriel. We'll talk soon.
If you're a high school catcher, you need to realize that. So, like, his decision was basically because he wanted to pitch to Gary Sanchez in winter ball. And, like, think about how much of an impact that is. You know, he goes to a new team. He's already pitched to Gary Sanchez before. They already have that understanding of what he has, how he likes to pitch, what he likes to do in specific counts, what his repertoire is. So, like, that was in part of the decision on basically between 2 winter ball teams. By the way, this is all, like, negotiation for winter ball for Shane. Pretty interesting stuff. I like this kind of content, by the way.
That's that.
See you guys. Take it easy.
Yeah.
Pretty good stuff today.
You good, Ron.
Shut up. What's your rope?
How you feeling?
Good. Still got a lot to do before I get out of here, but I got a job. Got some guys out. Now I gotta figure out what's for dinner. Hey,
Pretty cool content, honestly. Yeah, pretty good content. I like this. He needs to keep it going, one thing, that's for sure, because we got, 3 days ago, 4 weeks ago, 1 month ago. So, yeah, he's putting together some good pieces of content. Yeah, that's awesome. 4 weeks ago, 3 days ago. So that was today. He was trying to record during that. So, like, that's the Gigantes. That's a winter ball team. But yeah, I'm going to probably just wrap things up, guys. I've been on live for a little while now. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this stream. This was basically my day of streaming today. Almost 2 hours we went live for. So hopefully you guys joined in. Some of you guys asked some questions in the beginning stage of this Q&A. When we were doing questions with the iPad, we were doing some just like watch-alongs. I don't know what else to call it, but basically live reactions of some YouTube. We did Eric Sims' video with Alex Bregman. I watched an Alex Bregman video, and then also Shane Green. So pretty cool stuff by them. Obviously, really good to see that baseball players are taking the initiative to post a little bit more consistently over on, basically Instagram, YouTube, things like that. So yeah, I'm gonna wrap things up, guys. I appreciate you guys joining in, and if you guys have any questions, come back tomorrow for another episode of Coffee and Baseball. We're gonna be on episode, I think, 17. We're gonna be streaming every single day at 11 a.m. Eastern time. So